everyone, welcome to Total Level. In today's video I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how you can take control of your own life and live a better life for yourself. Sounds good? Then join me after this very short break, and in the meantime guys, if you are enjoying my videos then please subscribe, like and share and hit that little bell for the notifications. Welcome back to Total Leveling. First up, love yourself. I never used to be as confident as this, honestly, I didn't. Who remembers me walking about in a little short vest? Now that's because I'm looking after myself. I'm really just enjoying my own company now. I never used to enjoy my own company. I really didn't. So I'm taking stock of the years. I'm 55, nearly 56. Oh my goodness. Actually taken me to get to my 50s to realise that your life starts to get a lot better. I hope you take my advice well before you get to 50 if you're watching this video and you're a lot younger. Take control of your own life from an early age, and that is experience of life. Do it when you're young. Mum would have said to me years ago, if I was your age I would do this, and I used to go, oh my goodness, blah 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 blah. But I can tell you she was right. So take account of your life now and start to make the right steps. Number 1, love yourself. How do you love yourself? That takes time, but you're on the right path. Once you realise, I want to take control of my own destiny, I want to do things for me, I'm going to do it. You won't always be popular. I'm going to pursue my dream, for example. I'm going to do something for me. Not everybody will support you all the time, but you have to be strong. You have to grow a thick skin. So you have to have a focus and say to yourself, I'm going to love myself. Loving yourself is the best feeling in the whole wide world. It beats any relationship. Honestly, it does. Because when you start to love yourself, when you really look at yourself and look at what you've been doing, and when you find the courage, you start to have self-respect. You start to think, oh, that was funny. You get to know yourself. How many people actually really know themselves? I'm saying this now, but I can look back and I think, back in the day I would never knew myself at all. So I couldn't answer that question. I can answer now, yes, I know myself inside and out, and I'm a really nice person. So contrary to maybe what men that I had in my life would say different, maybe because they wanted things their own way. But now that I've got to the grand old age and I'm loving myself, I can actually tell you that it is quite fun. I am a fun person to be with. Once you love yourself, you become passionate about what you want to do and nothing will stop you. So that was tip number 1, and I went on a bit too much about loving myself. Number 2, this is a good one actually. Don't rely on anyone else but yourself. The only person that can make you happy is yourself. And that is really true. If you don't rely on anyone else, then you'll never be disappointed. So if you've only got yourself to rely on, then if you disappoint yourself, then it's up to you. You don't get what you didn't go out and try and do, if that makes sense. Because that's fairly simple. Don't rely on anybody else, and don't expect anything. 0 expectations. My friend David said to me a year ago, have 0 expectations in life. And that's taught me quite a lot, because I think, well, that's true. It's a bit the same as don't rely on anyone else, because if I go back to how my mum would say, if you want a job done, do it yourself. It's true. You can't blame anybody else, just do it yourself. 0 expectations. Number 3. I'm doing like what they do on the YouTube videos when they just go, number 3. Glad I never did it with number 2. Take care of yourself. You have one body. My daughter always says, my body is a temple, and she does the 6-packs and she does all the working out. This is the youngest one. So look after your body, look after yourself inwardly and outwardly, because you have to start within. Treat yourself really well, make sure you're eating well and you're keeping healthy, because then you'll feel so much better. You look better, you feel better. When you feel better inside, it's natural that you're going to feel much better on the outside as well. If you want to feel good, then buy yourself little treats. You're allowed to do that. Feed yourself properly. Eat the right things. Treat yourself to the nice things. If you want a lobster, have a lobster. If you want a steak, have a steak. I'm a vegetarian, so I wouldn't eat a steak. But if you want something really special, then you go out and get it, girl, because you deserve it. Oh, this is a good one. Surround yourself with the right people. If you're sitting in a room with people that are talking with negative energy, then you're not going to grow, you're not going to expand, you're not going to be fulfilled with the right vibes. You're going to feel like drained and tired. You're going to go to bed feeling, oh my goodness, I've got everybody's problems. I feel just lifeless. Make sure you're with the right people who are going to uplift you. I love talking to people that actually I can grow from. It's why I love to do these videos. It's why I love to do my lives, because I love to hear people's stories and share people's stories, because that makes you feel that you're learning. Find physical exercise that you enjoy. No point forcing yourself to do gym if you don't like going to the gym. Do something that you enjoy doing, like cycling, like maybe running, walking, or some kind of adventure that actually leads to a bit of cardio but a lot of laughter. Everything I do, I always have to have fun with it, because if not, then it would get boring and I would just give up. It's as simple as that. Because all of these things are good for your mental health, and you need to have some kind of energy or some kind of vibe in your life. Always have fun. Make sure you're keeping your mind active. Set goals for yourself. Give yourself something to look forward to. Have a little diary and write in the diary what you want to do. If you're watching something on the TV, for example, and there's a country there that you think, oh, I would love to go there, write the country down, explore the country, research the country, and decide on a date when you're actually going to go there. Tell yourself, I'm going to save up and go. There's nothing to stop you from going. Once you've made the final plan that you're going to save up for it and no looking back, and do that a lot. I often do this at the end of every year. I write down, what would I like to be doing for the following year? And I say, right, I've never been to this country before. I'd like to go there. Now, you know what happened to me at New Year there. I hadn't planned anything until creeping up to about the 30th of December, and I thought, I think I'll go to New York. I've never been to New York before, but I was thinking that I would go to New York the following year, and then I thought, maybe I could just go to New York now, and I'm so glad I did, because if I hadn't went to New York, then that was like my only holiday this year, and I'm so glad that I went, because then lockdown, I wouldn't have had a holiday. So I went to the best place that I thought in the world that I'd never been to, and I just set the goals and said, go. That's another experience of life again, but jump. If you decide you're going to do it and you've got a little bit of money, just go, don't be frightened. Make the steps to go the journey. If there's no steps, there's no journey. So it's as simple as that. We are on step number 5. Tip number 5 indeed. Oh, this is a great one. Know when it's okay to be selfish. Now, people would think, why would I want to be selfish? Well, if you're not selfish at times in life, then you're not being assertive. And if you're not being assertive, then people will walk all over you. And trust me, people will. They will use you as a little doormat if you let them. So know when you can say, no, I'm not doing it. I don't want to do things for you. I want to do things for me. It's simple. Do things for yourself. Don't let people sway you and manipulate you. Make sure you stand up for what you want in your life. What is your dreams? What is your passions? And do that. Don't let people, partners, tell you that you can't, because you can. I don't want fights now. I just really want you to live the best life. Give me your comments, I'd love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, like and share and all that jazz, and I will see you next week. Take good care. Bye.